Hello, Bill Molyneux here. Bill's History and Wargaming World. I'm in Yorktown, Virginia. And this is my the hotel we're staying at. And I'm going to just walk around the old town a bit, do little videos, and hopefully the wind won't be too bad. Well, here we are at the beachfront, and we got a couple pubs, Larry's and Yorktown Pub, and we're going to go down to Cornwallis's Cave. I found this interesting placard. Civil War hot air balloons, and hot air balloon was used here at the Yorktown Peninsula. Pretty cool. Let's go find Cornwallis's Cave. We haven't found Yorktown or the Cornwallis's Cave yet, but we did find the Yorktown Pub. They have pretty good food and beer, wine. Anyhow, if you're in Yorktown on the beach, stop at the Yorktown Pub. Here we have one of the historic homes in Yorktown. We'll get up to the front and I'll read off the placard to it. Well, I got a ton of wind out here, so I don't know how bad the audio will be, but we are at the Archer House, and it's a private residence. So it was rebuilt on the old foundation, and then what we're in search for is under the hill. The old Yorktown. So this is how the village looked like under the bluff. And here we go. When Lord Cornwallis was under siege with his army here in Yorktown, he was the British general. He had a cave that he stayed in, supposedly, and this is called Cornwallis's Cave. During the bombardment, this was his refuge. Pretty cool. Let's go check out the placard for it. So in early October, French and American forces closed their grip on the besieged British Army in Yorktown, bombarded the town with their combined artillery, and shell fire drove townspeople to shelter. This bluff forced the British commander Lord Cornwallis to move his headquarters to a nearby cave. The end came quickly. The British surrendered on October 19th, and Yorktown turned to peace. Wow. We're going to pause the video here. I don't know how bad the audio is. We'll see later. Across the that bridge, and a mile and a half up on the right, is Scoot's Barbecue Grill, or barbecue. Hey, thanks. We're going to go up the street a little bit. Well, this part of the waterfront has a neat little village. A couple more restaurants, and neat little areas around. Well worth the visit. There's a breakfast shop, a couple high-end restaurants, and Oh my goodness. It's none other than George Washington. Rochambeau, the French leader. Lafayette for sure. They're here having a meeting. These are pretty good statues. Let's go check on the placard. What do you say? If you're wondering, they're made out of metal. Let's see what the placard has to say. The four heroes of Yorktown. We have George Washington, Rochambeau, Lafayette, and de Grasse of the French Navy. Now the French Navy here really zapped the British Navy, drove them back and kept control of the Chesapeake Bay. To my friends in England that follow my channel, such as Martin Knight and I guess it's Greg, this is why we are not part of the English, I guess still an English colony. Let's go take a look at our sign over here. Well, in my travels this year, all through Virginia, of course Virginia is for lovers, and they have these cool love signs. Front Royal, Winchester, sort of neat. You know, it's kindness. Let's go take a look at the waterfront. Here we have a naval gun. According to the sign, it's a reproduction. Well, I'm here at the Watermen's Museum. They're closed right now. I mean, it's like 6:30 in the morning. But they have a neat man in there. He's in his late 70s, early 80s. And he builds wooden ships. So here we have a miniature, sort of a G.I. Joe scale. But the Watermen's Museum, if you are in Yorktown, this is a hidden gem of a museum. The elderly gentleman who works in here is just a plethora of information. Oh, they're currently closed. They open on Sunday at 1. The building's really neat. It has the history of naval history, small craft inside, and the building's really neat. Well, one of the cool things is there was a windmill here at the Battle of Yorktown at the siege. It was up on the bluff behind me, but they have one here. The Yorktown Windmill, built in 1711, and I think I'll just do my hold the camera there, go 5 seconds, and you can pause the video and read about the windmill. The windmill may have been relocated across Windmill Creek in the early 1800s. So that's our windmill adventure. So if you come here to Yorktown this little waterfront museum. They have a cannon that goes off a couple times a day. They have some classes for the Boy Scouts and how they build boats. So, for this video, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to try to do one at the top of Yorktown and maybe part of the battlefield. I don't know what we're doing today. So, I guess from Yorktown, Virginia, and the windmill, I'm gonna say be kind, be safe, be extra kind. I hope you like my videos. Thank you.